it's too short. Morning everyone, welcome back to another video. I'm Jasmine. Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. I'm Jasmine.
I'm Chris.
And today our friend is going to choose everything that we eat for a full day. And her name is Rebecca. If you haven't heard of her, she is Vegan Bodega Cat here on YouTube and on Instagram and on TikTok. And she does awesome stuff. You should definitely check her out. I will link her down below. We also did a video with her like this where we chose what she ate for a day. So we're doing
we're returning the favor.
Yeah.
Well, I guess she's returning
the favor.
So she picked a bunch of awesome stuff for us to eat today. I'm actually really excited about it.
So I think we should just dive
Let's get right into breakfast.
So Rebecca, what are we eating for breakfast?
Hey Chris and Jasmine, thank you so much for sending over a video to me, and thank you for inviting me to send a video back. For breakfast, we're gonna go bacon, egg, and cheese. Now, I always was like a on a roll person, but if you're weird and you've been on a bagel person, I'll accept that. I don't know if Jasmine, did you grow up eating bacon, egg, and cheese? I'm sure Chris has. Anyway, so that's breakfast.
So we got a little lazy. We didn't feel like making our own vegan egg and bacon, and we didn't feel like making the whole sandwich. So we went to our local Seize the Bagel, which you've probably seen in our videos before.
Fun fact, Seize the Bagel has a sandwich named after Chris. So if you go there, you can get the Conscious Chris sandwich.
It's actually
highly
what we
recommend it. So the Conscious Chris sandwich is vegan egg, vegan cheese,
yep,
and then you can also add vegan sausage there. For my sandwich, I got sourdough, and for Chris's, he got everything bagel. So they don't have vegan bacon there, so we picked some up at the store. We crisped it up in our pan, and we are going to add it in, and this is breakfast. Chris is actually taking photos.
BTS.
Over there. So while he takes photos, I'm taking my supplements. People always ask what we take. We've talked about this in a video before. We take Ritual vitamins, and then for probiotics, I take seed. I actually just started taking seed maybe like a month and a half ago now. And so far I've liked it. I've heard a lot of people talk about it. Actually, Veggykins Remy here on YouTube, she always talks about it on Instagram. That's actually how I found the company, and I used her discount. So yeah, take my vitamins. Take your vitamins, everybody. Ugh, I hate taking vitamins. Ugh.
Approximately 10 hours later.
Does anybody else like want to gag when they take vitamins? It's absolutely disgusting. I hate
Insert the tunnel meme here.
it. The what?
The slide.
Oh my god, this TikTok we saw. You guys need to see it. It's about taking vitamins. Shining, 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 shining. Let's try this. Rebecca, cheers.
Cheers. I love your choices so far. That bacon's actually bacony. I don't think I've ever had this bacon on
Me
a
neither.
egg and cheese bagel.
It's good on the bagel. I have too much food in my mouth. You know that happens when like you can't taste anything because you're just like, you know? This is delicious. So, Seize the Bagel. They are local to Vancouver. There are 3 locations.
3 or 4. I don't know.
Ish. But I believe all the locations now have the vegan egg and vegan cheese. They use the Just Egg folds, like the patty, and then for their cheese, I believe they use Follow Your Heart.
And yeah, I think the sausage they use the Very Good Butcher.
And they also have tofurkey slices, right, or something like that.
Yeah, they have the like a Canadian bacon style.
Yeah, so they honestly within like a year they've added so many vegan options. I remember when we used to go there, they only had vegan cream cheese, which is fine because I'm down for some vegan
Like
cream
4 or
cheese.
5 flavors though.
Yeah, they add things to it. So they add like vegan bacon and chive to one.
They do seasonal. They did like a pumpkin one.
Breakfast. I approve.
I love it. This is very New York, I gotta say, Rebecca.
Really? I guess a bagel? Well, she said a roll.
True.
She said,
But a bagel is acceptable.
yeah. Roll would be like,
We should have asked her to send us New York bagels.
oh, I will pay her. I'll tip you, girl. We should ask your parents to send us some.
Yeah, we should. They would.
Are New York bagels different from New Jersey bagels, or are they pretty much the same thing?
It depends where you go. But they're relatively similar. I think New Jersey might have better bagels. Is that a hot take?
Uh-oh.
Is that controversy?
Drama. I feel like everyone always says New York, but when we're in New Jersey, we always get New Jersey bagels, and they're delicious. But
East Coast.
I feel like they should be similar, but you guys tell me. I don't know. I don't know.
I'd like to think so.
Our P.O. box is down below if anybody wants to send us some bagels. I'm just kidding. Well, I was gonna.
We're not kidding.
No. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna ask people to send us bagels. I could just ask your mom.
Send us bagels.
All right, I have a lot of work to do today, so we are actually going to stop for now. I'm going to get our work done. We're actually coming out with a small business gift guide, and by the time you see this video, I'm hoping that it'll be out because we have been working on this thing for like a week
days,
now.
so.
Support small businesses, especially this year.
Always.
Always, but especially this year. Sorry, I'm talking on my mouth a little bit.
That's so rude.
You're gonna see it on the gift guide, but I want to say, you know what? Let me small first. Hold on.
Smaller.
Small.
Real quick.
What I was saying was you're going to see it in the gift guide, but the best thing that you can do right now is to support small local businesses, and with that you can buy your gifts from there, or you can buy some gift cards from there and give it to your loved ones, or even local restaurants if you can buy from them for your holiday
meals,
dinners. I know we're sharing a bunch of recipes, but you could check out these recipes next year if you wanted to, but this year it's really important that we support local. This pandemic has been horrible for so many different reasons, and it's really sad to see all of these businesses closing because they're not able to keep up. And yeah, it's just, I couldn't imagine owning a restaurant or like a small business like with a storefront right now, or just a small business in general. Yeah.
Avoid the big stores. I know we're guilty of shopping at them sometimes.
AMAZON. Did I spell it right? Yeah.
Amazon. Okay.
Okay. Bye.
Lunch. Bye.
All right, it is time for lunch, and I'm just gonna let Rebecca pop in here and let you know what we are going to be putting together today.
For lunch, let's do like Mediterranean. I'm thinking a kebab of whatever you like. Do you want to do it vegetable? Do you want to do it faux meat? Do you want to mix it? Up to you. And then a side salad of your choice again, and then either hummus or baba ganoush. I have recipes for both on my very meager blog, but if you like any other recipes, you could do that. So that's the plate situation for lunch.
So for the kebabs, we decided to go with tofu and veggies. So for the marinade, we have balsamic vinegar, olive oil, maple syrup, garlic, Dijon mustard, Italian seasoning, salt, and pepper. Next, I'm adding in my tofu, and we're going to marinate this for about an hour or so. And for the hummus, this is from Rebecca's blog. It is chickpeas, tahini, some lemon juice, garlic, water, and salt. Blend that until smooth, and then I dressed it with some olive oil, pine nuts, paprika, and some parsley. Once the tofu is marinated, we're going to set those aside, and then I'm going to pour the remaining marinade over some veggies and just mix that through, and then add everything to some skewers. And I'm just going to add this to a greased hot grill pan. We could have done it outside, but it's kind of cold, so we decided to do it indoors and just grill these until they are cooked through. And then with the remaining marinade, I'm going to add some greens and then just use this for the side salad. We didn't have anything to add to the salad, but we're just going to eat this with the grilled veggies. All right, so we are going to dig in. I just want to take it all off the skewer. Is that fine?
Yeah. I feel like that makes the most sense to do. That's
that
actually
was
really
satisfying.
fun. I know.
And also, using the leftover marinade for the side salad was an excellent idea, if I do say so myself. I didn't add anything else into it because we already had a bunch of veggies, so I just kept it at greens and
the marinade.
called it a day.
Nice.
Yeah, and I guess I'll just scoop
We have
some.
croutons. No croutons.
It was not on the list.
Wow. We can't even have croutons.
I actually don't even want any.
This hummus looks so good.
It is good. We tried it, or at least I tried it. Perfect lunch. Fresh. I'm supposed to, well, my plan was to work out after lunch today. This took a little longer than anticipated.
It's gonna have to happen.
I'm gonna have to digest a little and then get to dinner. Hopefully I'll be okay.
I wish we had pita.
Me too. It turned out really good. Really
Very good.
fresh. I'm glad. I mean, after that breakfast was heavy. So I think this is exactly what we needed. I'll link all the recipes that we used for this, obviously. So if we made Rebecca's hummus, we'll link that down below. The skewers were actually from Sarah's Vegan Kitchen. So we will link that down below. It's her tofu and vegetable skewers. We just wanted to do something very simple because we have a lot of work behind the scenes today, so we didn't really have a lot of time to
Been a little
make
hectic
anything.
today.
Yeah, out of the ordinary, I guess. And then the salad, we had a ton of greens growing on our, oh, you can see it, our home garden behind us. So I literally just like grabbed the whole head of lettuce off of it and
Perfect.
Perfect.
The salad's actually really good with the marinade. That was a genius idea.
Alright, so I guess let's, we are going to eat, and I'm gonna hopefully work out. I don't know how this is gonna go, hopefully I don't throw up. And then we will see you at dinner. It is dinner time. A lot has happened since we last spoke. We worked out. We actually did a lot of cleaning. I'm really proud of us. It looks like it's still a mess, but I promise we did some cleaning. Oh, it's my mom. She texted me. I'm not ignoring her. What am I saying? Oh, it is time for dinner. I actually ate a Lara bar in between this because I was starving.
Wow.
So I had to. We worked out. I was really hungry.
All right, so Rebecca, let us know what we're eating for dinner. Hope it's good. I'm excited.
Well, it's right in front of us. We already made it.
And for dinner, flatbread. I think a flatbread. And I'll give you all the creativity you would like on that flatbread. And that would be your full day of eating. I hope you enjoy, and I really look forward to watching your video. Bye!
For the flatbread, we are mixing plain vegan yogurt with olive oil, baking powder, and salt until that is uniform. And then I'm going to add in some gluten-free flour and just mix this until a dough forms. Next, I divided it into 8 pieces, and I'm just going to roll these out into a flatbread. Then I added it to a greased and heated pan. We're using our cast iron grill or skillet. What is it called? Griddle. There you go. Griddle here just to cook it through. I really like using this as opposed to a non-stick pan. I feel like it cooks better. And then we're just going to dress it up. So we had a lot of leftover hummus, so I'm going to spread that over the flatbreads. The last time we made these, I used arugula, which was really good, but we didn't have any, so I just grabbed some lettuce from our garden. And then typically we would add parsley, but we didn't have any again, so I used some basil instead. Followed by some vegan feta cheese, some olive pieces, cubed cucumber, hemp seeds, and I topped it with some pine nuts to finish it off. Here is the final product. I feel like it looks weird, but it tastes amazing, and I definitely recommend you try this out. All right, so I already took a bite of this. I'm sorry, I wanted to try it. But we decided to just use the leftover hummus that we had from earlier. I'm gonna take down my hair because I feel like it'll make me look like less of a mess right now.
Jasmine made this beautiful gluten-free
Thank you.
flatbread.
The recipe's on our blog if you wanna check it out. We could have just purchased flatbread, but we had a lot of gluten-free flour at home, so I decided why not just make our own. And then we covered it with the hummus. You saw what we put in it earlier. I don't have to go over the whole thing, but yeah, I think we have, how many of this? 4. There's one that was a fail, so there's 7. So we have 3 more just in case you're still hungry. We can make more.
This is good.
We could have made some flatbread pizzas. We could have done a lot of things with these flatbreads, but we just kept it simple.
Kept it within theme,
Yeah.
I guess.
It's freaking delicious.
Based on lunch. Rebecca, did you choose dessert for us?
She didn't. I'm really sad about it. I kind of want to go on her YouTube channel to see what she had for dessert in a recent video and then do it. Maybe we can do that. Because I want dessert today.
Definitely.
If any of you have any recommendations for... Sorry, I'm talking my mouth full.
That is so rude.
If you have any recommendations for any holiday movies, let us know and we can check them out because we are always down for a good holiday
We're getting through them pretty quick here.
Yeah, and we're looking for more. I mentioned this earlier too, but if you want to check out our holiday gift guide, by the time this video comes out, the gift guide should be done. So we decided to feature only small businesses in this gift guide, and I'm excited for you to check it out. There are a ton of amazing brands that we're going to be putting on it. I will put the link down below for you to check it out. We're going to eat dinner, I mean.
And then dessert.
But we'll check in with you after because I don't want to talk with my mouth full, so
Just
we'll be right
awkward.
back. Wait, before we go, I want to show you Louie. Can you move that way? There he is. There's my baby. Oh, thank you for the kisses. It's funny because I think he smells the food, so he's like, what's that? When Barry kisses, he like slobbers our whole face. But Louie, he just sticks his face in our face. He doesn't actually lick us. It's so sweet. Oh, he licked you.
I probably have hummus on my fingers.
All right, so to end our video, Chris made us some hot cocoa. Hot cocoa. And it has some vegan marshmallows, a little bit of vegan whipped cream. Ooh. And this is our dessert. Like I said earlier, we're gonna look at one of Rebecca's videos and figure out a dessert from there, but this was just a really simple thing and it sounded really nice and cozy, so that's what we're having right now. And I think we're gonna end the video here. We really hope you enjoyed it, and
thanks, Rebecca, for choosing what we eat today.
it was a good day of eating.
It was delicious.
A lot more veggies than we probably would have eaten, so thank you for helping us out.
That's always appreciated.
There. If you want to check out Rebecca, we will have all of her links down below, and we will also link anything that we made in this video, anything relevant to this video, related to this video, I guess. And we will, also we'll link a hot cocoa recipe for you to check out too. So that's all today. You want to say bye, Lulu?
Bye.
We will see you in the next video, and we hope you're having a great week, a great day, and we'll see you soon. Bye.